Let's talk digital identity. And no, it's not just your LinkedIn headshot or that TikTok dance you absolutely nailed last week. It's so much deeper than that. It's about how and why we shape our online selves. And trust me, it's not always as simple or as honest as we'd like to think. Every tweet, every DM, every carefully curated Instagram post, it's like we're crafting alternate versions of ourselves. Pretty wild, right? Let's be real for a second. We're all kind of actors online. Think of it as digital cosplay. We're out here wearing different masks depending on the platform, the audience, or even our mood. Why? Well, let's break it down. Ever pretended to like a band because your online favorite actor or actress couldn't stop talking about them? Yeah, same. That's digital self-curation at its finest. The internet's like a giant playground for experimenting with identity. Gaming communities, forums, anonymous social networks, they all give us the freedom to try on new versions of ourselves. And let's not forget LinkedIn you versus Snapchat you. I mean, they're practically strangers, right? We compartmentalize who we are based on what's expected in each digital space. So here's the takeaway. We don't just have one identity online. We're juggling dozens, each tailored to fit the digital room we're in. Now, this is where it gets juicy. Ever noticed how people online can be, well, a little too bold, maybe even downright mean? That's thanks to a psychological phenomenon called the online disinhibition effect. Dr. John Suler, yes, the psychology legend, broke it down into two types. Benign disinhibition. This is the sweet side. People feel freer to be kind, vulnerable, and honest. Think heartfelt anonymous confessions or those wholesome Reddit threads. Toxic disinhibition. And here's the evil twin. This is where anonymity fuels trolling, flaming, and cyberbullying. It's like giving someone a mask and a megaphone. Things can get messy fast. Online disinhibition effect. A fancy way of saying that people tend to let loose online in ways they never would in real life. Like imagine your most unfiltered self, but with a megaphone and absolutely no fear of side eyes from Aunt Mildred at the dinner table. Psychologist John Suler coined this term back in 2004, and let me tell you, it's the perfect explanation for why the internet feels like both a group hug and a gladiator arena. So, grab your hazelnut coffee or tea if that's your thing, and let's dive into the two faces of this phenomenon, benign disinhibition and toxic disinhibition. Spoiler alert, they're basically the Jekyll and Hyde of online behavior. Let's start with the wholesome side, benign disinhibition. This is the internet at its best, where people feel safe enough to open up, be vulnerable, and connect on a deeper level. Picture this, it's 2 a.m., you're wrapped in a blanket, and you find yourself on an anonymous forum, sharing something you've never told anyone before. Maybe it's a struggle with mental health, a personal trauma, or even a piece of poetry you've been too scared to show the world. And instead of judgment, you're met with kindness, understanding, and a virtual pat on the back. That's benign disinhibition in action. It's like the internet becomes this magical space where social anxiety melts away, and people finally feel free to say, hey, I'm struggling, or this is who I really am. No filters, no fear, just raw, unfiltered humanity. Take anonymous mental health platforms, for example. People share their deepest fears, their heartbreaks, their triumphs, and the response is pure empathy. It's like digital group therapy, but without the awkward circle of folding chairs. Or think about creative spaces where people post their art, their poetry, their wildest dreams, things they'd never have the confidence to share offline. The internet, when it's good, is like this beautiful, messy campfire where everyone's just a little braver, a little kinder. And honestly, it's a reminder that deep down, most people just want to connect. But where there's light, there's also serious shade. Enter toxic disinhibition, the internet's dark side. You've seen it, the trolls, the hate speech, the anonymous keyboard warriors who treat comment sections like their personal battlegrounds. Toxic disinhibition is what happens when anonymity turns into a shield, and sometimes a weapon. It's like giving someone an invisibility cloak and saying, go ahead, do your worst, no one can see you. And oh, do people take that opportunity and run with it? Why does this happen? Well, let's break it down. Anonymity. When people feel unidentifiable, they think, no one can trace this back to me, so why not? Invisibility. If no one can see your face, you're less likely to feel empathy. It's like shouting into the void, but forgetting there's a person on the other side. Asynchronicity. Online interactions aren't real time. You don't see the hurt in someone's eyes or hear the crack in their voice. It's easier to lash out when the impact feels distant. And then there's dissociative imagination, where people convince themselves that the internet isn't real life. Like, it's just a game, it doesn't count. Spoiler alert, it absolutely does count. Here's the thing, both benign and toxic. Disinhibition come from the same place: anonymity, invisibility, and the weird time-warping effect of online interactions. The internet didn't change human nature, it just exposed it. So here's the big question. Next time you're online, which side are you feeding? Are you the angel, the one spreading kindness, empathy, and connection? Or are you the goblin, stirring the pot, throwing shade, and forgetting that there's a real person on the other side of the screen? The choice is yours, and trust me, it's a choice that matters.